Hello YouTube, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you can understand me. In this video I have a terrible cold, but I'm still trying to place this video up. So please support me by liking the video and stay blessed. What's the connection between thoughts, behaviors, and vibrations? Researchers have known for a long time that thoughts and behaviors affect the rhythms in your body. For example, anxious thoughts trigger the release of stress hormones that stimulate your heart rate to speed up or slow down. The sound vibrations of music likewise affect thoughts, emotions, and body systems. Vibrational energy experts think our behaviors and thoughts can also alter much smaller rhythms. Proponents believe it's possible to speed up or slow down the vibrations that occur at the cellular and atomic levels by changing our thoughts, behaviors, and even our surroundings. Changing those vibrations is thought could ripple outward, affecting our mental state and physical health. Nature may reach the same result in many ways, like a wave in the physical world, in the infinite ocean of the medium which pervades all, so in the world of organism and life, and the impulse started proceeds onward, at times maybe the speed of light, at times again so slowly that for ages and ages it seems to stay, passing through processes of a complexity inconceivable to men, but in all its forms, in all its stages, its energy ever and ever intricately present. A single ray of light from a distant star falling upon the eye of a tyrant in bygone times may have altered the course of his life, may have changed the destiny of nations, may have transformed the surface of the globe. So intricate, so inconceivably complex are the processes in nature. Nikola Tesla may have been the greatest geek who ever lived. The Serbian-American inventor was awarded 300 patents during his lifetime, beginning with electric motors and eventually encompassing such diverse inventions as ship navigation devices, wireless lighting, and a plane that would take off and land vertically, all in the early 1900s. In harnessing the forces of nature, Tesla seemed almost godlike in his powers. At one of his labs, he generated 135-foot bolts of artificial lightning, creating thunder that could be heard 15 miles away. Like many great thinkers, some of Tesla's ideas seem insane for the time, even by today's standards. He had plans for a robot that could operate of its own free will and free countries from WAR. The saturation of schoolrooms with electric fields to enhance the intelligence of children, and a death ray that he boasted could bring down 10,000 enemy airplanes at a distance of 200 miles. Because he was a terrific showman, he earned a popular reputation as a mad scientist, and it's sometimes difficult to know what he had actually invented, what was in development, and what existed only in his mind. For many years, Tesla tried to perfect a device that could project your thoughts onto the wall, an invention he called thought camera, as he explained in a newspaper interview late in his life. In 1893, while engaged in certain investigations, I became convinced that a definite image formed in thought must produce a corresponding image on the retina which might be read by a suitable apparatus. The thought camera was a natural fit for Tesla, who from an early age showed an unusual ability to see pictures in his mind. In fact, he was afflicted with a particularly severe form of what today would be called visual thinking or picture thinking. A simple word like engine would trigger a vision of the object, a vision so strong that, as he later explained, many times it was impossible for him to tell whether the object he saw was real or not. He literally could not tell the difference between his mental pictures and the real world, a handicap that caused him considerable anxiety and discomfort throughout his life. But this strange curse could also be a blessing. As a child, he was able to do integral calculus in his head, leading his teachers to think he was cheating. As he grew older, he began to gain mastery over the mental pictures, learning to visualize his inventions in great detail before writing down a single word. His style was marked contrast with that of Thomas Edison, who was also his boss and later his arch nemesis. Tesla rose to prominence working under Edison, and perhaps it was inevitable that the two great men differing approaches would eventually become bitter enemies. The animosity began when Edison asked Tesla to redesign his direct current generators. Edison allegedly claimed he would pay Tesla $50,000 for completing the project. When Tesla delivered the goods, notoriously stingy Edison claimed the offer had been a joke, but as a consolation prize, he would raise Tesla's salary from $10 to $28 per week. Tesla told Edison he could take his generator and shove it. Tesla went on to develop the alternating current AC standard of electricity, which was in direct competition to Edison's direct current DC standard. The two men waged a bitter war of public relations and reputations, officially known as War of Currents, with Tesla's AC standard eventually winning out. Some people believe they both refused a joint Nobel Prize because neither man wanted to share with the other. Moreover, their two inventing styles was fundamentally different. Edison, who claimed that genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration, conducted thousands of experiments, meticulously writing down the results of each. Tesla, gifted with the ability to see strikingly vivid mental pictures, worked through problems in his mind, writing down plans only when he had a finished product. When Edison died in 1931, the New York Times ran an exclusive retrospective of his life, with tributes for some of the greatest luminaries of the day. Electricity is the only thing that's fast enough to carry our ability that make us who we are, our thoughts, our ability to move, see, dream. All of that is fundamentally driven and organized by electrical pulses. It's almost like what happens in a computer, but far more beautiful and complicated. Your body is like a machine that requires regular maintenance every day and works through electricity. When you move a muscle, electric discharges take place. The signals that carry commands from the brain through the nerves are electrical, as are all the sensory signals that move from the body towards the brain. Cell division and heartbeat are electrical in nature. In fact, all chemical changes are based on electricity through electrons being transferred, shared, or altered at the molecular level. There are particularly no non-electrical systems in the human body. Even when you lie down to rest, complex duties beyond your control continue to be performed regarding energy production, your heartbeat, the oxygen reaching your lungs, and more cellular activities than can ever be numbered. In order to survive, in short, the human body employs electrochemical systems. That part of the body that depends on electricity the most is the nervous system. The body keeps producing electricity as long as it suffers no accident or physical disability, produces and performs its activities day and night.